Welcome back to my channel, Kpoptarotvibes. Today we're going to be doing a reading on Taehyung. And we're going to do some updates and everything. It's been a long time since I did a BTS reading and tapped into their energy. So I don't know, I've been feeling called to do it. I don't know why, how, but hey, I'm back. I'm back here doing BTS readings, right? All my day ones know this is what I started off doing when I was first beginning to become a tarot card reader. And I've been reading tarot cards for about, close to 10 years now. So yeah, so anyways, we're going to get into him. We're going to see what the updates are, what he was before the military, how his personality is, into who he is now and how the military changed him, and what is he looking forward to in the future. So I'm not trying to make this a long intro, but if you do like the reading, please comment, all positive comments please, and please refrain from putting your own predictions in my comment section. You are more than welcome to open up your own channel and do your own predictions. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to get into who he was, the archetype he was before he entered into the military, the person he was. So that is going to be the advocate. We have inspires you to put compassion into action, and the shadow attributes is embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So he was the advocate, and then now he is the networker. All right, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness of empathy, and the shadow attributes could be conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. And then we have gambler, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you, and relying on luck rather than hard work. So this is very interesting how he turned in from the advocate into a networker, into someone that is committed to following their own intuition. Wait. Okay, sorry. All right, so we have those things. Now I'm gonna go into like the baseline of who he was before the military, to kind of just give myself a baseline, and then I could do it into contrast of who he turned into now. So the first card is going to be Seven of Pentacles, which was I like to say Seven of Pentacles is like working hard, looking at your results, looking at everything that you built together with everyone, right? And then Page of Cups is that, looking at what you built together within your community with other people and everything. Also, I like to think Page of Cups was embarking on some sort of maturity within him. And then we have the Emperor, where he felt confident in himself and his business ventures. The Queen of Wands energy for him would be, he felt passionate about his business ventures. He felt passionate. He still has passion for his work. He still feels passionate about it. And then we have the World, where he kind of felt completed in what he was doing. He felt very complete within his life, like he got everything he wanted. I'm feeling more of like he has a financial achievement, he has secured the fame, business is going good, like He felt like he was complete, like he was whole, like he was good, right? And then let's get into what he thinks about himself now. All right, so let's see the changes now in his personality. Yeah, I kind of like pre-shuffled everything, so we won't be here forever. So now we're feeling Eight of Swords. He's feeling a little bit tied down to an idea, a way of life, a thought. He's feeling a little bit contained. I don't know why he's feeling like this, but all right. He turns into the Queen of Swords energy, a little bit more analytical, a little bit more serious, some more looking into the future at things, how things are handled. I think too he's like looking back on some things that he regrets that maybe he couldn't do, didn't take advantage of. It's something about regrets. Hold on, let me tune in. I'm also feeling like too he's feeling confined and blocked into whatever his persona was as, V, right? Like he's feeling like he can't evolve his stage persona for some reason. Yeah, we got the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's something about like he feels like he can't evolve or he can't grow within the group of BTS. I think he always felt like that though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I've seen that in past readings where he feels like he can't evolve and grow as an artist. Like he feels as though the audience want him to be stuck into the V character in BTS and don't want to see him as a human or see him grow. I think that's where he's stuck in his mind at. I think he don't really realize too is like, we don't necessarily want him to be stuck in that character. Like we're ready to see his growth, his changes, what kind of artist he's gonna be. I think it's all in his head with that Eight of Swords. It's all in his head. But yeah, that's all I'm picking up from that. But I would say the changes for him from his personality would be like I said, he's much more analytical, a little bit more slow to act. I do think because he's slow to act, it has given him a little bit of this little conundrum that's going on in his head, like he's overthinking things. So he went from not really thinking too much or being too much of an thinker into kind of being a bit of an overthinker. And I think that's all due to the military, because the military really trains you that if like your action affects all, right? So the military really trains you to like really think twice before you move or before you do a decision on the overall group, because how they punish you in the military. Oh, if I make an error, then all of my constituents have to pay, so I think that made him be an overthinker. Like, oh, before I act real quickly on impulse and just do whatever I want, let me take a step back and really reevaluate, because if I don't, this could, you know, affect people around me. So he's more into that mental mind space also. And I think he's thinking too, like, if I do step outside of the role V and really show myself and really just push myself like as a really good artist, or show my changes, how is that going to affect everything and everyone around me? So I really think that's kind of like the changes in him. Like he's more of a thinker than just going out there and just doing. Those are the things that I think really changed him also. And that, yeah, that goes to that family card. Now he's thinking more of, how does this affect me and my family, you know? So those are the changes in him, which is very, very interesting. I didn't really expect him to change in that way, but very, very interesting. All right. Sorry, I got my questions on the side so I won't get sidetracked. Okay, so my next question is how does he feel about the company? So let's see. How is he feeling about Big Hit now, the company, the staff? Like, how is he feeling about all of those things? Sorry, let me mix my cards up so I won't be in the same cards. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, new beginning, that's good. All right, he's feeling good about the company, the staff, everybody. Yeah. You know, everybody's like, oh, leave, Big Hit, leave High, I believe this. I don't think that people understand that they've built a relationship with the staff and the company and the people around them. Like there's a relationship, there's a familiar, it's a familiar thing. It's a familiar faces, familiar working staff, familiar everything to them. So that's what the Seven of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles is like people that they have relationships with already that had helped them build where they are today, right? And they're probably not going to leave that easily. New beginnings, he feels like he has a fresh new beginning. People are willing to work with him on his terms, like the Three of Cups. They're more willing to work with him on his terms and everything. And he's really passionate about getting back out there and, you know, going back into the company and working and just doing what they do. Like, he has a really good cards. I think he's really looking forward to it. Like, he's fired up for it. So that's all I'm getting there for that. Like, he has really good feelings towards the company and the staff. All right, so my next question is, how does he feel about his solo career right now? So how did he, does he feel about his solo career so far? Wow, okay. I think he feels like, I want to say here, I think like, he felt like the direction with his solo and his songs and everything, he felt like it was gonna be, he felt good about it. He liked it. He liked it. The music he was going in. He liked the music direction he was going in. He liked it. He felt good about it. He felt um, great about it. He felt everything was going good, but it just didn't. I think he felt like it didn't get the reception or the warm reception that he thought it was gonna get. Right? We had that Five of Pentacles like left out in the cold. I don't think it gave him the reaction that he thought he was gonna get from it. I don't think it gave what he thought it was gonna give. Yeah, I don't think it gave. And even though the reaction wasn't what he thought it was gonna be, he still somehow some way he learned his lessons from that. He gained his maturity from that. But yeah, but something about that left out in the cold too. I do feel like, and I can't even say that like he felt as if the label wasn't supporting him, because the label did support him. The label did put money out. It's just that they didn't get the reaction they thought they were gonna get from the songs. Like that just kind of took him back a little bit. Let's see what else we can get. I think that's why he wrestles in his mind with if he can really show who he really is now, right? If he could show the mature version of himself, because of that reaction he had. The Six of Cups, we got that Justice. Yeah, I think he just kind of doesn't know where to go or where to take his solo career, because he just feels like the audience wasn't receptive to his style, to his way of music. Yeah, I think what's else after this Tower card? Yeah, I think that he thought he was gonna get a much more bigger reaction to his music than what he did. So he's kind of like on the fence. He really doesn't really know what to do, where to take his stuff or his craft, because the things he likes, the audience may not like that much. I mean, what can I say, man? What can I say? There's nothing for me to say about that one right there. Cause like personally, for me, I enjoyed his comeback. I enjoyed his music. But he was doing that R&B soul, like really soulful kind of music, right? And the current army, the current audience right now is the pop fans with a little bit of that, acoustic in it and the little disco spin on it. Like that's what the current audience wants to listen to now, right? Old armies would have ate his whole thing up, because back in the day BTS was known for, they'll give you a good R&B ballad, some hip hop, like they were R&B and hip hop. We would ate this whole thing up, but the newer armies, they're not very huge fans of his sound, right? They're not the biggest fans of his sound. Honestly, for me, it would have been smarter if he, which I think he is setting up for doing right now, if he would just set this up to go towards cater more towards the black audience or the black armies, right? And like get that audience built up, and then just come back out with what he wants to come back out with. Like come back out with another soulful R&B album like he wants to. And then he'll be good if he just go in his direction and then obtain that audience, and then he'll be fine. But I think they don't see that. They're like kind of short-sighted in that, because the company is like, okay, the numbers, but the numbers though, like you gotta hit the numbers. And he's just like well, I thought I was gonna hit the numbers with this, but I'm not, so maybe I need to go back to the drawing board and see what's gonna hit the numbers. But at the same time, I think like he's fighting with himself, like, okay, do I need to care about the numbers, or do I need to care about my artist integrity? So kind of probably when we seen that conflicting feeling within him in the beginning was probably that too. Like, okay, I want to show my real self. I really want to do the music I'm passionate about, but at the same time, I don't feel like I can do it here because of the pressure of the company and them wanting success and progress and numbers. So, yeah. But, I mean, ain't nothing stopping him. He just have to go for a different target audience. He can't go for that same BTS audience, because they're not listening to that kind of music, honestly. All right, my next question. All right, so how does he feel about the other members right now? Let's see. How does he feel about the other members? Let's see. always feeling this. Like, why? Ugh. Is there trouble in their relationships? Like, what is going on? Like, what is all this negative feelings towards each other? Hold up, let me pull some more cards, because this is, I'm always pulling more cards. Hold up. Do I want to get a different deck? No, I don't. That deck's too messy. These are not the cards I wanted. Hold up. Here we go. These are the cards I wanted. Choosing wisely. I think he feels a little bit left out and left out of the group a little bit. I think he's feeling a little bit, I want to say, isolated, and I don't know why. Like, this is so interesting to me. So I'm getting that he hasn't been feeling very supported by the members. We got these two solitude cards. We have feeling left out in the cold. We got solitude. Like he feel like he haven't been very supported by the other members. And I'm picking up more during the solo. When he was doing the solo, he didn't feel too supported by them. He felt like they were leaving him out on things. Oh, funny. It's like, you see in this picture where it's like this man is standing there, but he's looking back at the family all the way over there. Yeah, it's like that's how he feels. Like he feels like he's just been standing alone or standing far off and everybody else is together over there. He's been feeling like that in the towards his members. So I would say right now he feels sort of distant from the other members. Yeah, well, let's say that's what I'm concluding. He's how he feels about his other members right now. He feels distant. He feels a disconnect from them, which I hate. But honestly, he kind of really did that to himself, because he was flying high and coasting off of having all of these celebrity friendships and was taking trips and vacations with them, and he wasn't inviting any of the other members either. So everybody kind of just backed up off of him. So kind of did this to yourself. Sorry to say that, Tay Tay. I'm so sorry. You know I love you, but sorry to tell you, you kind of did that to yourself. You isolated yourself first, and then they just followed your lead, and now everybody's just like hands off with you. You know, a couple of people be trying to be there, and then they just be like, all right, then you good, you got it. Hey, got your friends. Your friends gonna pull up, right? Hey, okay, then we good. Like, your friends pulling up for you. Okay, all right, cool. You got it. Bam. They leaving him to his own devices. Like you can see how it is when Jimin and Jungkook hook up, right? Right. So like when Jimin and Jungkook hook up together and do stuff together. You remember in oh my god, now it's coming to me. You remember in that like show where it was supposed to be Jimin and Jungkook, you know, hanging out, doing the whole thing, and when they called Tae, he sounded a little bit jealous, like he couldn't be with them, and they were just like, oh well, you know, like. So I think this has been going on a while with them. And then again, too, he didn't even do the buddy thing with them in the military. He was like, no, I'm going to go my way. So, okay, bro, cool. Good luck. And then I don't think he realized, like, that is inspiring the distance. That is making the distance grow between them. I mean, he be trying to be coming around and be trying to spend time with them and let them know, like, hey, you know, even though I am kind of distant and I do require my space, I still love you guys. I still, you know, want to hang out, be a part of you. But yeah, he's feeling a little bit distant from the group right now. There's a disconnect going on with them right now. So, yeah, that's what's happening. He's frustrated. He's frustrated with it. He's frustrated. It's funny. He's frustrating. He don't know how I got here. But I know how I got here. This is... Alright. Okay, B. Alright. Okay, girl. It's been of his own making for some time now. Been of his own making for some time. So let's see, how does he feel about BTS as a whole? Let's see, how does he feel about BTS as a whole group, as a unit? Sorry, it's my new way of shuffling. This is my lazy shuffle, but it works though. I don't get the same cards twice. So. All right. Feel about BTS, the whole group. Okay, let's see. BTS as a whole group. Again, boy, that Five of Pentacles card. Okay, yeah, alright. We ain't gonna get away from that Five of Pentacles. chakra. Okay. Again, I really feel like from the whole cards, I feel like as a whole group, he feels like again that disconnected. Okay, he feels disconnected from them, right? He feels distance from them. But he feels like every single time he offers something like some companionship, some connectedness, something, it's like they don't receive it from him. Like they don't really receive it from him. And he kind of feels left out in the cold because of that. But at the same time, he is ready to go back out with the group and perform for the fans and be, you know, BTS for the fans. They're gonna have to repair some things in this relationship. They're gonna have to repair some things. And like the patience card, it's gonna take some time, some patience. Yeah, the partnerships with the temptation and then the patience. Yeah. This is crazy. I thought they were like much more tighter, but there's some cracks coming in. But this is his fault though. This is his fault. All my advice to V is like, bro, you're gonna have to like really do a little bit more to like, you know, unify yourself with the group. Like you're gonna do a little bit more to like really. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to yawn right there. Yeah, like he's gonna have to do some more work to try to repair what he broke in with the group. Like he's gonna have to like try to like hang out with some more members, try to like repair these relationships. Gonna have to just try and reach out a bit more and say, hey, yes, I want to be there for you guys. When is this? When's that? What's going on? Like he's gonna have to try to be more instrumental into it, because he has really been pushing away from the group in the solitude, hanging out with more of his outside friends in the group. And the group kind of been feeling like, you know, oh, well, I guess he really don't care about us like that no more. So let's move on. So, you know, it's just, it's, you know what I'm getting? You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like real housewife vibes where the girls be arguing over the table over like just little instances that happen over a course of year or years, right? So this isn't just one big incident where everything blew up and people are getting distant. So no, this is like little instances that's been happening over the course of years that have built up into what we're seeing in the cards today with their relationships. This has been going on over a course of time, and the way the members cope and deal with it is just like, okay, we're going to give you your space, we're going to give you that. But all right, sorry, I don't know when the camera cut off on, but I'll probably put the rest of the information in the video. So okay, my next question was, all right, so my next and my last question is going to be any future events for V, like what's going to happen in the future for him. You guys always love that question, always ask it. So yeah, what's going to happen in the future, any future events, what's going on. is popping up for him? There's something he's trying to manifest. It's probably more work. He's trying to manifest more work, more opportunities for himself. All right, so let's see. Destiny, fun, personal power. Oh, we got good luck. Some obstacles. Yep, some obstacles with the community. Yeah. There might be some disagreements within BTS coming up for him in the future because, like I said, of that feeling, that disconnectedness and trying to connect. Also will be some fun things, maybe some fun projects that he's trying to get together for himself. So some fun stuff. I do feel like he's taking more charge of what he would like to do and what he would not like to do. And then luck is on his side, so he has like a lot of good things happening for him, a lot of good opportunities, a lot of good stuff. There's something about destiny that's coming out to me. Hold on, let me see. Like, cause I'm feeling like something like he's destined to do something. He's feeling like this is destined for him. I think too, there's something about him thinking about his purpose in the group. He's thinking about his whole purpose within life. He's having a lot of thoughts about that. And then I do think there are some events or some upcoming projects that would be kind of out of his control that he might not like, but it might spin into something that actually benefits him. I think too he's going to be paying more attention to more spiritual signs and spiritual aspects of what's going on around him. And I think he's going to be listening more to that to make better decisions of where he wants to head and where he wants to go. But yeah, I think there might be an obstacle or something that happens, but it turns into his favor. I think too he's learning how to deal with the whole issue within the group is to just relax, let it go, and he's hoping it'll turn into something good. I don't know if that's the best approach, but that's what that hangman is saying, like letting go and just letting it fall where it may. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen with him in the future for him. So, all right, that's all I got on Tay. Yeah, please like the video. Thank you for staying to the end, and I will just see everyone else in the next video. I have some more BTS readings coming up I'm trying to knock out, and then hopefully I can get to my Blackpink readings. But yeah, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and may love and light be with you all. Take care. Bye.